Welcome back. All right, so we know professional athletes are often idolized by young fans, so imagine the shock that the kids at a Burns Center must have felt when players from the Arizona Cardinals came to visit.
So good. One NFL player was able to not only bring a smile to all those faces, but relate to them as well. Well, Cameron Pollum is in Phoenix with more.
Eager children at Valley-Wise Burns Center.
All right, big man. Yeah, I see you.
Feeling less alone thanks to the words of one of their heroes.
It's just a blessing, you know, to be able to come here and to be with you all because we all share the same type of scars.
Arizona Cardinals cornerback Antonio Hamilton is sharing his story.
I'm still kind of healing from mine, you know. This is what mine look like.
Proudly displaying his own burn scars he now carries after a freak cooking accident prior to the season.
This part of my shorts that I had on was actually on fire.
Hamilton is hoping to help turn insecurity into confidence.
You know, be proud of your scars. You know, this is part of your story. And now you have your unique look.
Along with four of his teammates, the defensive crew put their guards down and let their kindness shine through.
As long as, I need a big smile.
It feels inspirational to meet him and hear his story.
Inside, the guys went room to room.
Hey, what's going on, big man? Hey, how you doing, mama?
For a brief moment, turning those on the mend into the star of the show.
Brought you a little gift, if you don't mind.
Him actually being an NFL player and saying, hey, this is me, this is what I've been through, I'm just like you guys. It hits home for them.
It also hits home for these NFL stars, the type of impact these small gestures truly make.
So precious.
It's first of all, it is awful to see kids. I mean, it's such it'd be such a tough thing, and to see kids endured for however it may have happened. Burn scars is such a horrific thing, and people become self-conscious about it. But then to have an NFL guy show up and say, "Hey, be proud of your scars,"
right.
You know, that makes you unique. You know, and to say, "I made it, I got through it," that must be incredibly motivating, and it normalizes it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
None of us get through this life unscarred in some way, and he's saying, hey, I have the same thing, but I made it. I'm okay, you'll be okay too. That's powerful.
Right. I love it. I love everything you said, and I love how we see the admiration kind of switched around with those stories, and you see the athletes treating the children like they're the superstars and making them feel so special and so loved. And I think, like, for them to have that moment when their idol is like idolizing them is something they're going to be able to carry with them through that devastating healing process.
Flip the script a little bit.
Yeah, flip the script in like the best way. And you know, in talking to those athletes, I'm sure you've probably interviewed many over the years, and I've had the pleasure of interviewing some, and some that I'm friends with. They always say they get the most out of it. They'll say, I was the one who felt so fulfilled that day. Like they walk away feeling like, you know, really like they were able to give back. And so it's great to see. And I love when you see stories on it, because some of them, you know, will go regularly to these places, and not for the cameras, not for the attention, but just to kind of let the kids know, like, hey.
And I'm glad you said that too, because I always wonder who shows up when there aren't cameras.
Yeah.
Which to me is more telling.
Yeah.
You know, there's no press, there's no media, there's no interview. It's just,
right.
You know what I mean? I'm sure a lot of them do. But I'm glad you said that as well. So bravo to the Cardinals.
Yeah,
nice
absolutely. Well, we have to squeeze in a quick break now, but first we want to introduce you to Chunk Norris. This senior rescue pup is in the Halloween spirit. He is usually dressed as a panda and coordinates with his mom. Chunk is toothless and living out his golden years in Arizona. We'll be right back.
A lot of good things going on in Arizona, huh?